Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to build a class that is quite similar to our user class, but in that case the new class is going to be responsible for publishing posts into our web application written on Flask. So it will basically get the same database model, but the fields inside are going to be slightly different. So let's now just under the user class create another one called post, and let's pass here again the db.model. Okay, and here we can do id equals db.column, and then let's do db.integer comma primary key equals to true. Okay, and those are just the different parameters that are going to be associated with the post. Then a post will have a title. Okay, so the title will be again db.column, and here I will pass db.string, and you can specify how much are the maximum characters of that string, and then you can do nullable equals to false. Okay, after that let's add the date, so date posted, and here we'll use one of our imports, the date time that you can see here. It hasn't been used yet, but now we'll put it into action. So let's do db.date time, then nullable will be equal to false. Okay, and finally we use a default date, so the default will be equal to date time dot UTC now. Okay, so the time will be in UTC. And here we're missing the db dot column in order for these parameters to get recognized. Okay, then let's add content, or this is what is going to be in the body of our post. So let's do db dot column, and here let's add db dot text nullable equals to false. Okay, and then let's do user id would be equal to db dot column, and then db dot integer comma db dot foreign key, and here we'll attach this to the user dot id. Okay, and let's make this unknowable, so let's do nullable equals to false. Okay, and here I noticed that I missed a number, so here is integer. Okay, and that's all guys, you should be all set with the class. So this is how the post class looks like. You can have a look and update your code if you did any errors. Then I will create the same repr function, okay, which will help with the creation of that object. So let's do repr self, and then here we would return f post bracket and then self dot title. Okay, and then self, actually let me do a semicolon here, sorry, parentheses. So self dot date posted. Okay, and that should be all. Let's close the brackets here. So this is what our function returns, guys. So now once we have that, let's actually create some posts that we can actually add inside our page. So let's do posts, and this would be equal to a list of posts, and we'll create them in a JSON format. Okay, so you would have like author, title, content, and date posted. Okay, everything that we had here, as you can see. Okay, so let's first create author, and let's write my name, Martin Yanev. Okay, then you can add a title with a single T. So title, let's name that post 1. Okay, then let's add content, and let's write here software engineering, for example. Then let's add date posted, and here we can write March 05 2022, and this is how, guys, March, and this is how, guys, one of the posts look like. And if you want to create more posts, it is actually very simple. You just need to go to a new line, open curly brackets, copy that, okay, so you don't do a repetitive work, and then simply change the author and the content. So let's do Will Smith post 2, let's write here aerospace content, and then let's do another date, for example January 1st 2022, and let's create one more just for fun. So I'm going to copy this one and paste it here, and let's here create, for example, Lucy Wawas. Let's do post 3, let's write here fashion, for example, and let this be December 5th 2021. Okay, so let's save that. Okay, so now once you're ready with your posts, actually let me stop the server. Once you're ready with your posts, you can add them to the home page very easily by simply writing posts equals, okay, and the name of our posts is posts. Okay, let's save that. And you can, if you wonder how do we detect those posts, you can see that in the HTML file we're doing here a for loop for post in posts, and we define how they are displayed, like where is displayed the author, where is displayed the date posted, where is displayed the title, all those things that we already added here. Okay, so if I save that backend file, and if I go now to the server and run it, so let's do Python app.py, let's reboot our web page, and you can see that now here in the middle of our application we can see our posts. So we have post 1, post 2, post 3, and so on, with the users, which are of course not clickable because we haven't added a profile functionality here. Okay, so whether you go to the home page or just to the main page, you can see that you basically see the same thing. Okay, so this was what I want to show you today, guys. Bear with me in the next video where I will show you how you can create a completely functional register form. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching and spending your time for this course. I hope you learned a lot today, and I will see you in our next video.